I think Nikola Jokic has sealed the MVP race for good with his master performance against the T-Wolves. Nikola Jokic dropped 61 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists in a loss against Minnesota. The Joker made history by posting the third 60-point triple-double in league history. He joins James Harden and Luka Doncic. Jokic was also very efficient in that game. He shot 62% from the field. He shot 18 for 29. He also drained 6 3-pointers and was butter at the free throw line, going 19 for 24. And whenever Jokic is hitting the 3-ball, we know Jokic is going to have a good night. You know what I'm saying? 6 3-pointers for Jokic is like, it's crazy. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? If he hits 6 3-pointers, he's bound to have a big night like he did that night. And he got to the free throw line a lot. You know what I'm saying? Which is expected from a big man like Jokic. He does a lot of his work down low in the post, which, you know, gets him fouled a lot. Denver was without Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., so it's impressive to see Jokic almost carry the Nuggets to the dub without their second and third best players against a fully healthy T-Wolves squad. Remind you, this T-Wolves squad is the team that knocked them out in the last year playoffs, and it's always good to see these two teams play. It's always a good clash. This might be a beginning of a rivalry. I would like to see these guys play again in the playoffs, because last playoffs was a movie. That was probably the best playoff series we had last playoffs. The Nuggets had the game in the bag before Russell Westbrook made some poor decisions down the stretch. Russell Westbrook has been getting a lot of backlash from Stephen A. Smith and a lot of NBA fans out there. I'm not even gonna lie, even myself, because he just made those poor decisions at the wrong moments. First, Russ missed a wide open right hand layup that would have put the Nuggets up 3. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were saying he didn't even need to take this layup. Obviously, they was in the motion of, you know, kind of like a fast break, 2-on-1, you know what I'm saying? So Russell should have took the layup, you know what I'm saying? He probably should have just dunked it, but he missed the right-hand layup. It didn't even look like he was supposed to miss that, bro. I'm like, Russell, come on. How did you miss that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Then the T-Wolves will push the ball down the floor, drive and kick, and they'll find an open 3-point corner shooter, and Russ made a late closeout, and he fouled him. And this pretty much caused them to lose the game. Alexander knocked down all 3 of his free throws, and the T-Wolves won 140-139. That is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This is not our first time seeing Russ make poor decisions, you know, down the stretch. In my opinion, this is why KD left the OKC Thunder, bro. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? KD will go off, and at the end, Russ will just make some poor decisions. Russ didn't have a bad game. He had like 12 points. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing off the bench, but he made the wrong decisions down the stretch. I know Russ going through it right now. I know Russ pinning all the blame on himself. It was good to see the coach come out and like support Russ right away. It's good to see the coach always support their star players or players in general when they make bad mistakes down the stretch. Michael Malone came out and basically said, like, we don't want this, you know, all to go on Russ. We all lost as a team. We didn't lose just because Russell Westbrook. We lost as the Denver Nuggets. So it's good to see that Michael Malone was supportive of Russ. He was aware of his mistakes, but you know what I'm saying, he's cool with it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be better. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be better going forward. And Russell did redeem himself last night against the Spurs. Russ went off for like 30 and 11. So Russ definitely redeemed himself for that bad performance. But that was a good game. I'm not going to lie. That was a clash. And Anthony Edwards even said it himself. Anthony Edwards said, Nikola Jokic might be the best basketball player he's ever seen other than himself. We all know that Anthony Edwards is super confident in himself. You know what I'm saying? We know he couldn't just say Nikola Jokic is the best basketball player he ever seen, because I think that's what Anthony Edwards really wants to say. I think Anthony Edwards really wants to say that. He wants to say that Nikola Jokic is the best basketball player he ever seen up close, because he is. I'm not going to lie. Nikola Jokic, he has to be the best player in the NBA right now. He's been the best basketball player in the NBA for like the last 5 years. I feel like it's Jokic's league right now. You know what I'm saying? He don't even want it, but it's Jokic's league right now. He going to get the next couple MVPs. He just on a run. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anybody's going to stop him. Jokic only like, what, 30 years old? So he's going to take over the league for the next 5 years or so. He's dangerous, man. Like I said, he's the MVP every year. Nikola Jokic is averaging 29.7 points per game, shooting 57.5% from the field. He's grabbing 12.8 rebounds per game, and he's dishing out 10.2 assists per game. So he's averaging a triple-double as a center. That is insane, chat. I'm not going to lie. A triple-double as a center. 10 assists, 12 rebounds, 29 points per game. And like I said, this will be Nikola Jokic's 4th MVP in the last 5 years. That is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. He really should have 4 straight MVPs. So this really should be his 5th. Because I don't know why. I just feel like Joel Embiid shouldn't have won that. He shouldn't have won that MVP that year. And B did have a good year, but Jokic proved every year that he's the best player in the league. He's the most valuable in the league right now. Jokic, I feel like Jokic. I feel like Shea is right there. You know what I'm saying? Shea is bound to get one soon. You know what I'm saying? Next season might be that for Shea. And then Luka right there too. You know what I'm saying? Giannis too. Those are always going to be the guys in that mix. We always see the same guys in the mix for the MVP. But I think what Jokic has been doing this season is just, he's closed the MVP race. Like, I made a video probably about, what, a month ago? About who's the MVP between Nikola Jokic and Shea. And I feel stupid for that video now. I want to almost take it down because, like, Jokic closed the MVP race to me with that game. Like, it's over. Like, it's over, bro. Them votes for Jokic is going crazy right now. I know it is. And I just feel like Shea isn't doing anything remotely close to Jokic, like, individually wise, to even, like, come close to winning it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Shea's case is just a little better because his team is performing better than Jokic's team. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. With the numbers Jokic is putting up, it's like almost undeniable not to give it to him. Like, if Jokic don't win the MVP this season, I don't know if I'm an NBA fan no more. I'm not gonna lie. Like, something gotta be rigged. There's no way Shea Gilgeous-Alexander wins this year's MVP. I'm not gonna lie. If Jokic don't win it, I'll be sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be sick. I did kind of want Shea to win it this year just to see a different MVP. But Jokic just deserves it too much. I can't keep denying it. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep denying Jokic MVP. He's the MVP. He's the best player in the NBA. And we can't deny it no more. Like I said. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do in the playoffs, man. The playoffs is approaching. And I ain't going to lie. I'm expecting the Nuggets to at least get out the first round. I'm not going to lie. The Nuggets are for sure getting out the first round. I'm not sure how deep they will get. But I'm pretty sure this team will make it pretty deep. They might actually make it to the finals. Like I said, any given year, the Nuggets can make it to the finals because they have Nikola Jokic on the squad. Nikola Jokic is just that good. You know what I'm saying? He's not overrated. He never will be overrated. Nikola Jokic is probably underrated. This guy is just insane. Like, he's the face of the NBA. We talking about Anthony Edwards. We talking about Luka. Like, Jokic is really the face of the NBA right now. That, like, nobody can stop him. And he's going to keep winning because nobody will. I don't think anybody's going to figure him out. He's just a monster. He's a cheat code. And he was doing all this with Rudy Gobert on him. The 4-time, 5-time defensive player of the year, right? Like, Rudy Gobert he just cannot stop him. Like, Jokic has his way against Rudy Gobert every time he match up with him. It seemed like I don't get how Rudy won the defensive player of the year. I do kind of get it and I don't. Because a lot of players has a lot of good performances on Rudy Gobert. We done seen Rudy Gobert get dunked on. Baby by Russ. All types of stuff. Like, I bring up some of this stuff about Rudy Gobert. Like, I wish we could take some of those defensive player years away from Rudy, man. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people be saying that in the comments, and I agree with them. Not gonna lie, I feel like Rudy always getting schooled. I don't know how he's the defensive player of the year every year. But yeah, man, I just want to come here and talk about Jokic, talk about Russ, late game, you know, bad mistakes. My boy Josh wanted me to talk about Russ. You know, he commented on my last video yesterday, so had to bring this video for y'all, man. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, do me a big favor, smash the like button and leave me a comment on what you'd like to see next or what I can improve on in my videos. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. You dig?